No international partner or observer will call former President Atiku Abubakar an illiterate when it comes to managing the economy of a country. He is one of the few candidates we have who have managed people and resources. So he has not lived on the largesse of government. He left government in 2007, and since then, he's been able to survive on his own income. What the president is saying, for me, is unfortunate. Sometimes you have to tolerate your opponent, study what your opponent is saying, which I believe he has not had time to study, because it's obvious he's been busy today receiving visitors and all that. And then he's only basing his judgment on hearsay upon hearsay, reminding me of Thomas Paine when he says hearsay upon hearsay cannot be reliable.
So are you saying that Atiku has been misquoted?
No. Atiku, you should go and look at why Atiku said what he said, what he plans to do. 4 years, almost gone. And my favorite analogy is that of a patient who is rushed into a hospital. And then the doctors came and the head doctor said, no. To stabilize this patient, we must give a particular injection. Extremely painful. That morphine could not even take care of it. And then, 4 years after, the patient is still in coma. The desperate onlookers, the desperate parents will be forced to say, can't we try something else? This injection, after 4 years, has not worked. The man is sleeping sonorously away. That is what Atiku is saying. From day one, virtually all the presidential candidates said they would remove subsidy.
True.
But I don't think they said they would remove it on day one, when you have not even settled in. Nobody gives bad news on Celebration Day. That's what Tinubu did. He gave bad news to Nigerians, and Nigeria has not recovered since then.
So you think the way to recover would be to reinstate subsidy?
Reinstate? No, not just that. He's being too simplistic about it. The best way is we don't even have facts and figures about the subsidy. It's shrouded in mystery. All we just hear is, yes, we've removed it. That's number one. Number two is that this subsidy issue, why are you still borrowing more than all the other presidents?
That's a legitimate question.
It's a simple thing to ask, but because we have a kind of dictatorship in Nigeria where you cannot query any of the people elected by Nigerians. You can't query anybody. So that is why right now they are getting angry that anybody is querying them. You know that Atiku has the capacity to ask questions because he's been there before. He managed the economy of Nigeria with Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and others. They managed it. So there is nothing. It's not rocket science. I will ordinarily swim to the depth of the Atlantic Ocean for Tinubu if he was practicing what we fought against when we were fighting the military. There is no earthly reason why I will not. But I will be a bloody hypocrite if after we claim to have chased away the military dictatorship, we now replace it with civilian dictatorship. That's my only problem with him. Everything else, you see, when they're abusing, you won't see me abusing. I have tremendous regards for him. And he was one of those who trained me and instilled this kind of discipline that, look, you can take on the establishment and win. And he did win. And that is why that was the record he carried from Lagos as a local champion to a national. Osun has demonstrated that anybody can lose election. No matter how powerful you are, all dictators, all tyrants, everywhere in the world. Did American President Donald Trump, did he not lose election after serving one term? Did Goodluck Jonathan not lose election? Did John Mahama not lose election? Anybody can lose election. What they will their strategy now, and I know they are already re-strategizing. That's why they are trying to lure Adeleke back and making it sound like, oh, what Wike was saying is part of it. Oh, it's because the president was not desperate. That is why we allowed.
This one shall never hear so. Yes, Momodu went to Rice TV, prime time. You understand? So during the interview, he was asked different questions. So according to him, he said that after Tinubu removing first subsidy, why is Bola why is borrowing more than other presidents? You understand? So he also said that we have a kind of dictatorship. You understand, in Nigeria, where you cannot query any of the people elected by it. He said that the article has a capacity to ask questions because it has been there before and manage the economy. You understand? So what you want to tell us now is say a yoga article. You understand? He say get the capacity. You understand, to manage the economic because it don't there before. You understand? So therefore Tinubu cannot manage the economic because he don't know IDP. For me, forget all this one. I story now to promote a yoga. Now I did for this one. We know say that people, they try, but for that matter, we understand. So that's what it be. You understand me? Well, I know my thought motion. So just see you drop your thoughts on that conversation. I'm also fun for more on it. Wonderful Chicago boy.